Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, Sebastian Fundora wants to fight Jermell Charlo next. He said he's confident he can beat him. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, next subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Okay, so as you know, Fundora beat Lubin Saturday, 9th round TKO. Some people were saying, oh, they shouldn't have stopped the fight. Most of them people don't know shit about boxing. And look at that man's face. Now, we talked about yesterday, people was, after the fight we came on, some of the people had suspicions about Fundora, talking about how Fundora didn't take his left glove off. We already got that out the floor yesterday live stream. All right, so it's already been addressed. So I'm not saying that Fundora did anything illegally or whatever, but I just said it just looks suspicious. If people's face don't separate his shoulder, I heard the report was I don't know if he has he might have some broken bones in his face, nose. People don't look like that after fights. People say, well, Barrios' nose looked like, well, Barrios got a big bridge in his nose, and Barrios didn't look worse. That's just my opinion on it. But nonetheless, if that was one of their favorite fighters, they would have come up with all like Wilder. Wilder kept saying he had evidence. I'm just like, where the evidence at? We taking money over respect now, money over integrity now. So if you feel he was cheated, like he still ain't showed the evidence. Even if I got my ass whooped 3 times in a row like he did, I'm still gonna show the evidence. And there was never no evidence. He just got his ass whooped, until he proved that he Tyson Fury cheated. Then then we can have that conversation. The autopsy said, but it's no offense, man. I fuck with Wilder still. I just like, bro, show the evidence. Then we can go put in work. But Lubin not saying nothing. It's the fans that talked about how Fundora was refusing to take his left glove off. And Fundora, to his credit, he came on the Boxing Voice and was saying very genuine and very honest about, and answered every question. He answered every question how it need to be answered. So him fighting Jermell Charlo, hey, it is what it is. If they admit that it wasn't no drug testing, they did. He said, yeah, he was honest. He said, yeah, well, we didn't do no drug testing, but the commission, let's get this clear, the commissions do administer drug testing. So there you go. The commissions do administer drug testing. It's not as deep, or not as, it's not as deep as Olympic style drug testing, but they do piss tests, and they have caught some people in the past. So yep, they have caught some people in the past. So it's just some y'all to chew on for a minute. But as far as this fight, how I stack up. One thing about Fundora, it seemed like he can take a shot. It seemed like, as of right now, I said it seemed like, I'm not saying this is the this is an actual fact, but it seems like he one of the few fighters around those divisions who can match Charlo durability. Now, Charlo durability has been great throughout elite competition, mid competition, lower level competition. His durability has been tested on every level at 154 pounds, from elites to the bottom of the barrel type of fighters, And Fundora, he's starting to creep up that ladder to fight some of those top fighters. He is, but he still ain't fought the elites like Charlo. But his durability seems to be good, and he seems to have a style to trouble Charlo. Charlo don't like being pushed back on the back foot, But one thing about Charlo one thing about him, he can hit you one good time, it's a wrap. Fundora's in the accumulation type of puncher, so that's something to look at, when we're talking about that. But it's Sebastian the Tyrant Inferno. Fundora now wants to unify 154 pounds champion Jermell Charlo, unified champion Jermell Charlo, after beating Erickson Lubin by 9th round stoppage last Saturday night to win the interim WBC junior middleweight title at the Theater at Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. Now, Interim title mean that he's a title holder, but once the main title get dropped, or they, they vacated, he's already champion. So basically, Lubin was his title fight. It really ain't a vacant fight. It was his title fight. A fight between Fundora and Charlo will be huge in the U.S., likely as far bigger than Castanos and Fundora clash. Fundora 1901 draw, 13 KOs. Is a new star of the weekend's fights, taking the limelight away from popular social media icon Ryan Garcia with exciting knockout, drag-out victory over number one WBC Lubin. Called him a social media icon. Hilarious. Jermell is on Fundora's right. I said, quote, Charlo has 3 of the belts right now. For him to win this, it's not easily happening, but it's one that's going to happen. If we could go and take all from him, that would be great. Sebastian Fundora told Hype about, preferring to face Jermell Charlo for all 4 belts next fight. He said, quote, I feel like we get the job done with him too, said Fundora when asked how he messes against Jermell. He said, quote, he's another fighter that likes to bang and trusts his power just like him. We trust our power too, but I just think we're stronger, said Fundora. So we saw Castanos did to Charlo last year by using high volume punch output to dominate him in front of his own fans in Texas. He said, quote, hell yeah, I trust my chin. Yes, it's Fundora. You don't want to get hit as much as possible because you want to win the fight, obviously, said Fundora when asked what he went through his head when he was dropped by Lubin in the 7th round. Quote, I took a knee to collect myself, got back up, and got the job done, said Sebastian. Quote, you can say if it was the hardest fight. You can say it was the hardest fight of my career. He made me take a knee and made me think a little bit. Fundora said, he stopped Lubin. Okay, who cares? Leonard Ellaby co-signing him. He's the new flavor of the month. But him and Jermell Charlo, he got some things working for him, bro. Jermell Charlo don't like pressure. All right, he don't like to move backwards. He throw 1 or 2 big shots. And one thing about this, durability-wise, it look like this would be Charlo's match. Somebody who conditioning is really good, take a punch, real durable. So he really ain't fought nobody this durable. So that's something to think about. He ain't fought nobody as durable as him on paper. Got a good chin, can take a shot, can give a shot. You know what I'm saying? Now, he might not have that punch, that knockout punch power, but he throw value. And throwing 1 or 2 good shots at Fundora just seemed not to be the play. And it seemed like he gonna fight somebody who gonna carry their conditioning in the later rounds too. And Charlo ain't no spring chicken at the weight neither. He's starting to get hurt now because he's been at the weight too long. So like I said before, this ain't no easy fight. He don't like moving backwards. And one thing about Fundora, he gonna move him backwards. And Charlo gonna have to fight him. Charlo gonna have to knock him out. And could he? Yeah, Lubin proved the fact that he can be hurt. You throw multiple punches and dress him up. Charlo likes to throw 1 or 2 good shots. He's not a combination puncher, but Charlo probably carry a bigger punch. And could Fundora be stronger than Charlo? Yeah, because Charlo been at the weight for a long time. Is this the biggest fight that Charlo can is this the biggest and best fight for Charlo? Best fights for Charlo out there? If you're not talking about, you're not gonna fight Terrence Crawford, you're not gonna fight Errol Spence. Ain't nobody at 60 can Triple G about to move up to 168 pounds. I mean, who we gonna fight at 60? Where the money at? At 60, it's no money there. You gonna fight Chris Eubanks Jr.? I don't think he interested in fighting anybody in elite. Janovic ain't gonna bring no money. Derevchenko ain't gonna bring no money. Juan Montiel, I mean, Jesus Christ, who you gonna fight? Felix Cass, Michael Zephyr, Jaime Munguia. Can you and Jaime fight? I mean, that's a solid fight, but y'all couldn't get it done for your brother. So at the end of the day, him going up to 660 pounds, it's ain't nothing really there. But then again, at the same time, he gonna have to have 2 belts. That's what people forget. I mean, he gonna have to. Him and Fundora not gonna fight for all the belts because The problem with that is Tim Tszyu on his shot, you know. Tim Tszyu on his shot. Fundora's an interim champion. He deserves his shot. And it's 2 number 1 contenders for the WIBF. So more than likely, they probably not going to fight for all the belts. And Charlo is not, Charlo is not, he is not, how can I say this? He's, he's just not a spring chicken either. So, I mean, he's staying to fight Fundora. I don't think he wouldn't pay all them sanction fees what I'm looking for to say. So, I don't know. It might be the biggest fight out there. I think Al might push that. But he can drop and keep whatever belts he wants to. If you want to stay there, he can drop the WBC and drop the WBA and say, I want to fight that. I want to defend the IBF and WBA. He'll move up and wait. Who knows? But him and Fundora is the most lucrative fight out there. If he's not going to fight Terrence Crawford, he's not going to fight Errol Spence. It is. PBC built off black and Mexican. It built off the Latino dollar. Here you go. Do we want to fight him? I don't think so, honestly. Maybe Fundora get his name up higher, But that's all risk, no reward. What you get for beating Fundora? But hey, it is what it is. My favorite Jermell Charlo, but be interesting. But hey, check out the boxing news playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, feature chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. All right, financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. All right, also you can find my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, and a Linktree link in description. Hit that Linktree link, and it'll take you wherever I'm at. You can click where you want to find me at, but other than that, hit the thumbs up video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications, go live, drop a video.